those are some of the main ones on there. There's several others dealing with beaches, having public access to beaches, military bases, not taking the land right next to it so that if they need to grow, they can. And there are pros and cons on each of these amendments. If you have any questions on them, or if you lose this sheet, you can go to my Facebook page, or actually you can go to, it's on there, but you can go to type in Google in State House of Representatives, Texas, and you will then get members. Click on my name, click on news, and there will be a summary again there. If you want even more information that is very long, but you really want to read up on every single one of them, you can go to the Secretary of State's website, and that is www.sos.texas or .state.texas.tx.us. I'm sorry, that's www.sos.state.tx.us. And you can get plenty more information than you probably ever care to read about these constitutional amendments. But again, the election is November the 3rd.
Yes. I wanted to thank you for providing this information. I find it quite useful and explaining it to us in such a clear fashion. I wanted to ask you about amendment number 4.
Okay.
Does that include UTPA? Where does UTPA fit into that equation?
No, it does not. The Tier 1 universities, during session, what we found was if you lived in New York or if you lived in California, there were many, many more Tier 1 universities there. We saw that this is a problem, especially in Texas, because UT Austin was talking about how they have limited capacity, and that's one of the reasons the top 10% rule was modified, because they are not able to admit as many students as they'd like to, and their freshman class is filled up. So we said the problem isn't that we should have less kids going into UT Austin. The problem is we don't have enough Tier 1 universities in the state, and we need to increase them like California and New York do. Well, there was talk about which universities would go into play, and a lot of them are universities that would have research facilities, a lot of research facilities, which we do not currently have. And so UTPA is not one of them, but hopefully if we start expanding the number of Tier 1 universities, it opens the door, or as they say in the State House, it's the camel's nose under the tent to adding more Tier 1 universities over the years. But this would allow us to get more in the state of Texas than just the 2 flagship universities that we have, which is UT Austin and A&M, and then there's Rice also, but that's a private, not public. Are there